Hey all, welcome back to the homestead. So we're officially in July, where the Oklahoma heat really just tries to cook, well, everything. Plants, people, everything. This is week 16 of our garden series, and it's a mixed bag this week. We've got some wins, we've got some slow starts, and we've got some stuff that's really sort of making me sad. But I want to start off with some wins right now. And those wins are these blackberries. They're really starting to ripen. I've got several here ready and a whole lot more all over this plant that's almost ready, and tons of other green blackberries. So it won't be long before we're going to have tons of blackberries. One thing that loves the Oklahoma heat though are peppers. These are the Orangecicles, and there's so many Orangecicles on this plant. The jalapeños are doing amazing, completely amazing. And the banana peppers are also doing well. I don't have a ton, but we've got several, and there's more blooms coming, so happy about that. The star of the show though are the green beans. There are so many blooms all over these green beans. They're doing great. No beans yet, but lots and lots of blooms. So I'm really hoping that we'll get a whole bunch. I'm still concerned about pollinators, so we're going to see how that goes. Our slow starts though are these squash. I've got 3 that are just about ready to harvest, I think. And I don't see anything else. I've got a few more blooms. I don't see any female blooms, so that's concerning. And on our cucumber front, we finally have a few cucumbers that I have not pollinated myself. So that is really good. Let's see, there's some more back there. So hopefully we'll get some of those before too terribly long. I don't know what's taking them so long. Again, it goes back to I'm really concerned about pollination. I've been reading up on bees, and that may have to have something that we do this year or early next, just depending on when you bring bees in. I'm still learning. I don't know much about them. Now our pinto beans, we've got 2 tubs of pinto beans, and this one, again, lots of blooms on the beans. These plants don't have very many, I don't think I've seen any beans on this plant. But these we had, and these are tall. They're just going crazy on this trellis. Some of the ones I planted at the very end are starting to come up. And we do have a couple of beans down here. Let's see if we can see them. Yeah, we've got a couple of dry pods. That I want to go ahead and get inside before the humidity gets to them. Basically on the pinto beans, the dry beans, you just let them dry on the vine, which I have, except for the humidity. So doing slower than I would like, but there's hope. This tomato plant is my best tomato plant of all. It's doing well. I do still see some blooms on it here. But tomatoes do not set fruit when the lows are constantly in the mid to upper 70s and the highs are in the 90, mid 90s or so. This plant just is on the struggle bus. It pretty much almost looks dead. I'm not sure why. This one's not bad. It's doing much better, but it was the one that struggled with that branch that might have broke or split, but it still has other plants, but not a lot of blooms. I've already seen some. Let's see, I don't think this will focus on it, but you can sort of see that bloom is already sort of just dying, and that's common for when it gets this hot. But you can see here that small little tomato right there. So there's still some hope. The most heartbreaking thing, though, are San Marzanos. So last week, week 15, this plant right here had a few yellow leaves on it, bright yellow. No spots, just bright yellow. Didn't have a clue what was wrong. I've got another problem on this tomato. Look at those yellow branches. I have never seen branches this high up look so yellow. But, well, you can see it now. The leaves have all just died. I've harvested several tomatoes off of it. I'm hoping that others grow. I'm hoping maybe it'll spring back, but it sure don't look it to me. Usually when a plant looks like that, it's done for. This one looked like the other. I've cut off several yellowing leaves, but it's just not looking good. Now this one's not bad. Again, I've got a little hope, but this one is the only one that's really looking good. And it's between those two. I just really don't know. And these are the tomatoes. Looks like they're time to harvest. So hopefully I will be doing that this week and get them out of the ground, and hopefully we'll have some potatoes. I'm hoping for a much better harvest than last year. To end on a high note though, this Luffa plant is doing crazy. We still only have one Luffa, but oh my goodness, this thing is getting huge. Look at that. That is doing really well. I don't have a clue why we're not having more, especially with the size of this thing. But we've got one. But it's still early July, so who knows? So homesteading isn't about having the perfect garden. It's about adapting to what comes your way. And right now, things are coming out as fast and furious. So if you've seen stuff like this with just the complete yellowing without any signs of disease on tomato leaves, let me know. I would love to know about them. I've never seen this in years of tomatoes. So at a loss. This is week 16. So here is week 15. If you want to, here's our garden playlist right here. And again, hope to have you back. Anyway, I'm Terry from TNT Homesteading. We'll see you on the next video. God bless.